Folks, I was thinking about the United States defense spending, and honestly, what a waste it is. Now, the chart you see in front of you is the defense spending of the U.S., which is about $660 billion, versus the next 9 countries in the world and their defense spending. Funny thing, I'm just wondering, yes, we have to deal with China and what China's doing. But if you look at the chart, China spends below $200 billion a year in defense spending. No, I take that back. I got an updated number. China spends about $215 billion a year in their defense spending. Russia spends about $69 billion a year. I can understand us wanting to at least match, if not exceed, the defense spending for those two countries. But then if you look at the next 7 countries, Saudi Arabia, France, United Kingdom, Germany, Japan, India, and South Korea, we aren't in conflict with any of these guys. So why don't we just concentrate on spending enough money to deal with the threats that we're aware of, and then throw a 10% cushion just to cover it? Now, these are the numbers that I arrived at. China is at $215 billion. Russia, way down at $69 billion. North Korea spends about $8 billion. How they spend that kind of money, I don't know. Syria spends about $2 billion. And Iran spends about $12 billion. If I got my math correct, that totals about $306 billion. If we throw in an extra 10% to cover things like ISIS and potentially unforeseen issues around the world, that's another $30 billion. In my opinion, we should limit our defense budget to $336 billion. Now, we currently spend about $660. If we reduce our defense budget to the $336, we could save $224 billion a year. What could we do with that money? Obviously, social programs could benefit. We could use that money to help to pay down the national debt. There's all kinds of things that are positive that we could do with that money. I don't understand why we have to spend more money than the next 9 countries in the world. And for what? Everybody's always talking about for our national interests must be protected. Yeah, I can go along with that, but I don't think South Korea, India, Japan, Germany, the United Kingdom, France, and Saudi Arabia are actually, well, maybe Saudi Arabia might be a little different story, but the countries that I mentioned, I don't believe any of them are actually acting against our national interests for the most part. Now, yeah, you got Russia and China, and I have no problem with a military or defense spending to deal with those 2 issues. Now, you throw in North Korea, which is becoming a problem, but they're not spending any kind of money other than trying to develop a nuclear weapon delivery system, and I think we could take care of that. Syria is an abomination, and basically $2 billion, we could wipe Syria off the face of the map very easily with the allocations that we already have. And then you have Iran, same situation. It might be a little bit more difficult to deal with them, but at the same time, they're not really posing an imminent threat at this moment. We need to save our money in order to strengthen our own country. Our defense budget is bloated beyond belief, beyond recognition. Somebody needs to do an audit, which at the present time, based on some idiot who created a law that was passed that states that we are not able to actually do an audit on the Defense Department. We need to repeal that, do a full audit on the Defense Department, and cut this damn budget because it's ridiculous.